Today we're checking out some more Star Trek The Next Generation Season 5.
Captain's log, stardate 45614.6. We have been contacted by an androgynous race called the Janai.
Ooh, the Janai. I like that name.
It couldn't have traveled outside the system.
Scans find no debris within that radius.
I don't understand it. A shuttle doesn't simply vanish.
There has to be an explanation.
Romulans.
Explanation.
I have none, sir.
Theorize.
I recommend we launch a probe.
Launch a
Make
probe,
it so.
yes. Make it so. Good episode.
Sensors show no evidence of any unusual phenomenon. Probe is no longer transmitting.
Did it go into a wormhole?
To seek out new life and new civilizations.
Giants.
To
To boldly go where no one has gone before.
Suggests that we may have found the first instance of what is called null space.
Null space. Ooh, cool.
Turbulent regions of magnetic and gravitational fields may develop. These fields can condense into abnormal pockets of space. Since our shuttles carry plesterine-based backup systems, we think life support would sustain for as long as 10 days.
So it's still alive.
We could
Yeah.
send in one of our own shuttles, but its energy would also be absorbed. Our chief
Risky.
engineer is working on a way to maintain the power reserves.
If anyone could do it, it's Geordi.
We're grateful for your help. Whatever resources we can provide are yours.
Look at those sculptures. They look like crumpled paper.
I would like to pilot the shuttle.
It's a Starfleet craft.
I cannot ask you to put yourself in danger to rescue our crew. I happen to be a good pilot.
I happen to be a good pilot, too.
They'll go together.
What if we team up
Yes, team.
When can we go over the shuttle flight operations?
right now?
Okay, good. You know I love a team up. To the shuttle bay.
We shoot out a series of photon pulses into the pocket and chart where each one disappears. From that, we should get a fairly complete outline.
Yeah, that'll work. The science checks out.
Propulsion system, transfer conduits. Where's the schematic reactor assembly?
Is it all pretty intuitive?
I don't see any problem. What's next?
Lunch.
What is it?
Split pea soup.
Mmm.
Helps to keep you warm on cold Alaskan nights.
Love a good soup.
We prefer to stay warm by sleeping with a friend.
Good plan.
Not to mate,
Just for warmth. and
just to sleep
companionship.
together. For warmth.
It still
like
sounds
that.
better than pea soup.
Friendly cuddling.
Strange division in your species, males and females. You are male. Tell me about males. What is it makes you different from females?
How explicit is he gonna get here?
Girls are made from sugar and spice, and boys are made from snips and snails. It's an old-fashioned way of looking at the sexes.
Definitely old-fashioned.
Men can't bear young.
And what about feelings or emotional attitudes? Are they different?
This is touchy.
Without the battle of the sexes, you probably don't have as many arguments.
Just because we don't have
Maybe
gender
not.
doesn't mean we don't have conflicts. We love a good fight.
Can they all bear young? That'd be cool.
What kind of woman do you find attractive?
Oh, all kinds.
Is intelligent and sure of herself. Who I can talk with and get
Intelligent.
something back.
First trait, huh?
She has to laugh at my jokes.
Good evening, Commander.
I have to be going. Thank you for going over the flight protocols, Commander.
That was an awkward little encounter there. Oh, commercial break. I think they like each other, but they're not quite sure how to approach it. Maybe not, though. Maybe it's just a general curiosity about the other.
Commander, tell me about your sexual organs.
No. Tell me about your wiener. Okay.
What is involved was two sexes.
Correcting course. 021.
Right in the middle of this mission, too.
Men inseminate the women carry the baby.
Our fetuses are incubated in fibrous husks.
Fibrous husk.
It can be a very pleasurable experience.
Is he blushing a little bit?
Feeding is a long ritual for us, full of variety and invention, I assure you.
Pleasurable.
It is extremely pleasurable.
Oh, I see. There is some chemistry here between them, but they don't know how to navigate it.
But on my planet, we have been taught that gender is
Divisive?
primitive.
Primitive. Still curious about his wiener, though. This is some interesting chemistry here.
The port engine's down.
Reducing power.
Unless they get killed.
Inertial dampeners are failing. Hang on!
Oh, no.
Shuttle. Enterprise, we have an injury. Transport soaring.
Oh, boy.
I notice you tend to have longer hair, and you arrange it more elaborately,
Right.
and you apply color to your bodies.
Makeup.
You put color on your mouth, and your eyes, your cheeks, and your fingernails. The men don't.
That's true.
Not usually. Sometimes.
Are women considered more superior?
In the past, women were often considered weak and inferior. That hasn't been true for a long time.
Glad to hear it.
Your co-pilot is going to be fine. The injury was minor.
Glad to hear it.
I'm afraid you're not rid of me yet, Commander. I will be able to complete the mission.
In his pants. Okay. I'll stop.
But if you feel any symptoms, headache, dizziness, come back.
You have my word?
Are they gonna do it? If they can, if that's possible.
Let me get this straight. You're saying it's a woman's game because women are weak and need more help.
Yes.
Oh, war. So old-fashioned.
They're all alike. No males, no females.
Well, I'm sure we're just as strange to them.
Well, one of them seems to be overcoming the differences.
Did she pick up on the chemistry?
Could be wrong, but I get the definite impression that Soren is attracted to Commander Riker.
Me too. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not reading that wrong. Oh my. Oh my.
Set the arc at 6.3. I'll optimize the plasma flow.
Go for it.
I find you attractive.
No?
I'm taking a terrible risk telling you that. If it were known on my planet, it would be very dangerous for me.
Oh. Do it for science. Secretly.
Who are throwbacks from the era when we all had gender. Some have strong inclinations to maleness. Some have urges to be female.
Do they have urges to be?
I am one of the latter.
Oh. Sucks they can't just be whoever they want to be.
There was a rumor at my school that one of the students preferred a gender, in that case male.
What happened?
When he came back, he stood in front of the whole school and told us how happy he was now that he had been cured.
It's like conversion therapy.
I have had to live with that fear ever since.
Do you have relationships with others?
He's really listening.
I have had to live a life of pretense and lies, but with you I can be honest.
It's so sad when people can't just be who they want to be.
You'll have to give him continuous readouts on energy consumption.
Is his beard mustache different? Or is it the same?
We don't have any idea what condition the shuttlecraft crew was in, so we'll all beam directly to sickbay.
I'll notify Dr. Crusher to be standing by.
Am I nuts? Has he always had a beard and mustache?
Request flight clearance.
Clearance is granted. The shuttle is underway, sir.
Good hunting, Commander.
Good hunting.
It's dead ahead, approximately 50 kilometers.
Riker to Enterprise.
I feel like something bad's gonna happen. Oh.
Riker to Enterprise.
No.
Riker to Enterprise.
No comms.
Power reserves are down to 84%.
Look. Try hailing them.
Whoa. It's all white.
Power reserves at 68% and dropping.
Got him. Oh no.
The null space must be affecting the angular confinement beam.
We used 10 megajoules with that attempt, down to 34% of reserves.
What are they gonna do? Oh no. Oh good. Okay.
I need medical attention quickly.
Okay, stand by to transport to the Enterprise. Here we go.
Don't they have to get back out of null space? Oh no.
I'm rerouting the propulsion system to the transporter. Rechannel the navigation system.
And they can't get any message out.
We use an energy shift of that size. It will overload the phase compensator.
It'll explode.
Will explode?
Maximum energy levels, 5 seconds.
Go, go, go. Hopefully. And it did explode. That's risky. Those velvet jumpsuits look very comfy.
Captain, would you all join us this evening?
We'd be happy to.
Nor will be eager for a first-hand report.
I will see you later tonight, Commander.
Did they pick up on that?
There you are, Commander. I wondered what had happened to our guest of honor.
But they can't flirt in front of the others.
I was raised outdoors. I've never been very comfortable in crowded rooms.
He was raised outdoors? Did I know that?
What do you think of our planet? Isn't it beautiful? We have many varieties of plant life. Perhaps you would like to inspect some of them?
Yes, I would.
Are they talking about plants?
Please, let me take you on a tour.
Thank you.
To the private garden.
It's kind of you.
Yeah, suspicious.
This is called a fala bush. It produces a fragrant flower on only one day of the year.
This is very romantic. Yes. They should leave, though. It's dangerous there. Commercial break on a kiss.
Come in.
Is he gonna spill the beans?
I have something on my mind.
Has something happened?
I've met someone. someone who's becoming important to me.
Soren,
She knows.
I don't know, I thought I should tell you.
I'm glad you did.
Nothing will change between us, will it?
Of course it will. All relationships are constantly changing.
But she's very understanding.
You're a part of my life, and I'm a part of yours. That much will always be true.
But no more hooking up on the side right now, maybe. Those two. Can't those two crazy kids work it out?
Hello, I'm here to see Soren.
I know.
We had an appointment. We were going to discuss...
I don't think so, Commander.
Did they send her to like the re-education or whatever?
In custody. And there's nothing you can do about it.
The hell there isn't.
Yeah.
You are aware of the charges against you?
Yes?
Charges.
Do you intend to dispute them?
Oh, what's he gonna do?
I didn't understand your ways until she explained them to me and rejected me. Nothing happened between us. I behaved inappropriately.
Hook the ball. That's nice.
I am female. I was born that way. I have had those feelings, those longings, all of my life.
Will they send her to like a conversion?
Because I feel this way. I do not need to be helped. I do not need to be cured.
This episode is really ahead of its time.
What I need, and what all of those who are like me need,
It's acceptance.
is your understanding and your compassion. We have not injured you in any way.
Mm-hmm.
We complain about work, and we wonder about growing old, and we worry about the future, and we cry with each other when things seem hopeless.
Will they accept her?
What right do you have to change us? What makes you think you can dictate how people love each other?
I'm very impressed by this episode.
Your decision to admit your perversion makes it much more likely that we can help you.
Wait. You don't have to do this.
Commander?
Yeah, she can go on the Enterprise.
Did it occur to you that she might like to stay the way she is?
No, you don't understand. We have a very high success rate in treating deviants like this.
Deviants.
You see, Commander, on this world, everyone wants to be normal.
She is!
Good for you, buddy.
Don't do this. Soren!
Can you rescue her? I think she's gonna get converted. I mean, without starting like an incident, I think that's all he can do.
I can't just leave her there. They'll give her these psychotectic treatments. I don't know what to do.
What say you, Picard?
Interfering in the internal affairs of the Janai is prohibited by the Prime Directive.
I'm aware of that.
You violate it, you may be jeopardizing your career.
I think he's willing to.
I can't defend you if you go too far. You understand?
You've made yourself very clear, sir.
He's mad.
Don't put at risk everything you've worked for.
Thank you. May I be excused now?
He's pissed at him. I feel like he just lost a little respect there. I think he's gonna go.
Who is it?
Lieutenant Worf.
Oh. Like the last guy, I would have thought that it would be Deanna.
I have the plan for deploying warning buoys.
Fine, leave it. I'll take a look at it later. Thank you.
Is he gonna drop some more wisdom?
I am aware of what transpired on the planet's surface. Are you, by any chance, considering an unannounced visit?
Mm-hmm.
I will go with you. If you order me to stay on board, I will obey. But I ask you not to give that order. A warrior does not let a friend face danger alone.
Even if he doesn't really believe in what he's doing, probably. He's a good friend. Alright, rescue her. They've got their sneaking clothes on.
Excuse me. I need to speak to her alone for a moment.
Worf, we need you!
Wait,
Nice.
Don't worry, we'll be out of here in a minute.
please don't.
Does she want to go?
It was my fault that you got involved in all this.
Everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be fine.
It is not.
What are you talking about?
She's not gonna go.
And I should have realized it from the beginning,
What?
that I was sick.
Has she already been?
Do not understand how I could have done what I did.
Maybe Dr. Crusher could treat you and bring you back to the way you were.
Already been through the conversion.
I love you.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Loves her. Oh my god. But she's gone.
How long to the field system, Mr. Data?
At warp 6, 53 hours, sir.
He doesn't just drop the L word.
Starfleet has sent a message asking us to proceed to the Phelan system to negotiate a trade agreement.
Yes, sir.
Does he know?
Is our business with the Janai finished?
Finished, sir.
Ensign, take us out of orbit. Set a course for the Phelan system, warp 6.
Poor Riker. The end. That's an intense episode. Okay, that was season 5, episode 17, and this episode is handling some very hot button issues like nowadays. So I just want us all to kind of keep it respectful. But I want to give kudos to this episode for trying to take on sexuality and gender identity. I liked her speech at the end for giving people who maybe don't agree with her side of things a way to feel empathy for her, and how, you know, scared and terrified she was, and how she just wanted to love someone and be who she is. And, you know, those things are relatable, and they say that, you know, you have to have compassion, and that's the most important thing. Even if you don't agree with it, you need to have compassion. And then it is oppressive to be telling people you can't be who you want to be. Like I said, this is a controversial episode, I would imagine. I assume. I'm not sure, maybe not. Maybe I'm reading this totally wrong. So all I would ask is that let's just please respect each other. Please respect that there are all kinds of people here, all kinds, and everybody's welcome here. We're just watching movies together, watching shows together. That's one of the nice things about this, is that we can all come together and watch a thing together, and it brings together so many different kinds of people, and that's what I appreciate about it. And maybe in some small way it helps us to connect and find things that we can relate to each other on, even just through movies and shows. I appreciate that everyone here is really respectful, always appreciated. It seems inevitable if they were in space encountering all kinds of different species, races, and planets and different things. I mean, inevitably they would come across a society that doesn't have genders. That just seems inevitable to me. So I'm glad that they tried to explore that a little bit. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time too, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.